Another pair of crossbred gilts here, 44-2 and 44-3. So criminal intent, jaws, skinny jeans. The criminal intent boar would be the next intention never before son we raised that stands at Real McCoy Genetics. That'd be a littermate to the champion Division One Barrowed MLE and Graydon Sproul's many-time champion gilt in Ohio. And comes from one of our best sow lines. Mother of these we would have bought at the High State Fair last year. She was second in class. Pair of them as we roll in here. The one that's on the stick is going to be 44-2. And I think they're going to be a very similar pair, but this gilt in her own right, she's dense in terms of her bone and her foot and her feature. And kind of like we've talked, or you'll see all these 44s just are really neat looking in the front third of their skeleton. They've got a bunch of back shape up high. And this gilt, she comes at you, and as she leaves you, she's opened up in terms of her chest. She's big and open in terms of her hip and her pin and her stifle. And one that reads like she's going to pack a big punch, but at the same time still has a neat look up front, reads with the right type of body shape. One we like very well in 44-2. And then her sister right here up front that's following the stick going away from us is 44-3. I think she does all of those same things we just talked about in 44-2, and she does them in maybe a little more elevated package. She's a little taller at the point of her shoulder. She's maybe a notch longer in terms of her length and neck, but still she's dense and stout in terms of her ska. She's got a big square back in her and a bunch of shape up high. And that one's got a very, very big hind leg, and she can use it incredibly well. And I guess, I know this pair is solid black, but I think they read like they have the right type of skin pigment to where they can get really dark, and some time with a tanning bed or in the sun, going to be hairy and just attractive ones. I think that 44-3 gilt, if she was belted, guys maybe gravitate towards her faster, but I don't care what color they are. I think that one's got a very high ceiling. It's a very nice show pig prospect. So that was 44-3. The darker colored one up front there is 44-2. Criminal intent, jaws, skinny jeans.